What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome to the first and ever live claim sale here on Bruce and Stephanie Comics. And this could not have happened. It couldn't, because I would never do a claim sale normally on this channel if I didn't start the Discord. And that's a great place to start, guys. If you guys have not joined the Discord, I am going to drop the Discord. I'm already starting my words. Discord link down in the chat. Yeah, because that's not a comment anymore. It's chat. And you guys should join the Discord. It's such a great, fantastic group of people that you guys can join the Discord. But the Discord brought me to Alex from Dynamic Forces and Dynamite Comics. And he just reached out to me and was like, hey, Bruce, you want to do something? And I was like, yeah, let's do something. And he's like, how about a live claim sale? I'm like, live claim sale? How does that work? And he told me how it works. And it sounds amazing. And it's going to be you guys getting amazing comic books at a great stinking price. And all you need to do is be the first person in chat to claim that book. That's it. That's all you got to do. And also then there's going to be also a link down in the description. It is a link to fill out a form. And that's the other part you got to do to claim the book. We're doing a live claim sale. And Alex showed me some of the books and went through some things. And it was just all really great, amazing books that you guys are going to have the opportunity to pick up tonight. Pretty freaking cool. My day was absolutely insane today. I feel like I'm way behind. I didn't get to set the camera up to face the other way where you can see my nice new sweet wall. But if you haven't seen my nice new sweet wall, you should go watch the latest video that I just posted yesterday. But because I had such a crazy day, we got to drink a beer. And my beer of choice lately has been this beer right here. Tropical Bear Hug. It's a 9.9 hazy IPA, and it's absolutely delicious. And I highly suggest you guys, if you're going to hang out tonight, have some fun with me and Alex, you should have a drink. And if you don't drink alcohol, then, you know, maybe get yourself a nice cold water, maybe a tea, maybe a decaf coffee. If you're on the West Coast, why not just drink a regular coffee? Because, you know, you're 3 hours behind. But enough for me rambling. I'm going to take a sip of my beer. I'm going to go ahead and bring on the man of the hour, the guy who's going to run tonight's show. I'm just going to be in the background having a good old time with you guys in the chat. Let's go ahead and bring on Alex. Alex, what is going on?
What's going on, Bruce? I'm so excited we're all here. I've got my drink of choice, which is water, H2O.
There you go.
Hydrate.
You gotta hydrate. You're gonna be so hydrated tomorrow. You're gonna feel great. And I'm gonna be a little dehydrated tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning when I wake up for the gym. It's gonna be great.
Sounds wonderful. I'm so excited. We've got a ton of great books. So yeah, I mean, first of all, thanks you so much for doing this. Shout out to the Discord where I just found a Discord. Just trying to, you know, I love comic books. Everything about me is comic books. So trying to find new comic book related Discords. I stumbled upon this group, and this group has been so much fun. The people are great. The talk is great. Collecting old things, new things, art. I mean, everything about comic books is just, it's been so much fun in the Discord. So if you guys have a chance and you've never joined a Discord, it's literally just a server where people talk to each other, like in text. It's a text server. And that's how this all started. And you know what? I was like, let's make it happen. And you know what? It's going to happen. So a little rundown of what's actually going to happen is I'm going to show off a comic book. If you like it, you like the price, type claim. If you can be a little more, if you can be specific, you know, so I know what the claim is. If things are on the wall, we might need you to be a little more specific with the issue number. But by showing things up, if you like it, type claim right away. We'll make sure you get it. That's as easy as it is. Of the 2 parts you have to do, that's part 1. For me, the most important thing is part 2. So as you see right there in chat, there is a link. What that link is, it's a claim form that when you purchase something, all you have to do, at least just one time, is fill that out. It gives me your name, your address, and your billing information. Because tomorrow, I will invoice you for what you bought tonight. You can pay it in PayPal, and books will ship out as soon as possible once it's paid. But I don't know who you are through the wonders of YouTube. I can't reach out and give you your books. This isn't Star Trek Transporter. It's not Wonka Vision, Comic Vision, One Day Soon. So I need, if you claim something, you must please fill the form out so I have your information. And so you can get the books that you want. Like you're claiming the books. You want the books, right? let me get them to you. So it'll be pinned in the chat. It's in the link right there. And guys, if you have any questions at any time, please ask. So shout out to the people in chat: Kenneth, Pizza, John, Rob. You guys, so excited for you guys to be here. And guys, I can see the chat. Let's have some fun. Let's talk. Let's discuss comic books. Like, it's my passion. It's what I love. It's my life. I love comics. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I helped run a store of older stuff. I helped run a new store that sold new stuff. I've been a CGC witness. I've done all these crazy fun things. So,
are you just flexing right now? Is that what's happening?
I just want people to know that, like, I'm excited to show off what I picked, guys.
I like a flex.
I picked 60 items. We've got 60 items tonight.
It's a pretty good number.
So I did have a cap. The comics we are based. So this is Dynamic Forces, by the way. Dynamic Forces is the collectibles division of Dynamite. Dynamite, the publisher. So while this is the Dynamite headquarters, the Dynamic Forces offices in New Jersey, this is not a Dynamite show. Dynamic Forces. You're gonna have Marvel, DC, everything. So
we like it all.
There will be Dynamite stuff, but mostly Marvel, DC. So let's get started. Let's have fun. And let's get started with something that I didn't think we'd have in time. So I'm adding these. So we have 66 items.
Ooh, 66.
Bruce, I got order. It's order 66. You know? I got today's incentives for tomorrow.
Ooh, we got them early.
I did not post in chat. I did not give anyone. I did not post the incentives. What's up, Chucky? So this is where the incentives are debuting. So let's start with incentives that go on sale tomorrow.
You guys can claim them tonight. I just want to say there's some people having some nice, delicious cocktails. We got Edward Olivia having some whiskey. He says it's flowing. And then we also have John Castle. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name.
Yeah,
he's got some lemonade with vodka.
There you go. What's up, Rain?
You know how to pronounce that? John Castle.
Filio Topolis.
There you go. You're amazing. You're so much better at it than I am.
I'm fairly confident that's right, John. If that was wrong, don't hit me. But John, I met John in person. He is an amazing human being. So we love John. Thank you for being here, John. So, all right, let's start with a book that's very hot. Very, very nice. And this is Absolute Batman, #1. This is the third print. 1 in 25 from Nick Dragata. We have 5 copies available. I've got this at just $30. Now, before we get started, I want people to know how I price things. I'm very honest, but open my pricings. Guys, you can pause the video, look up eBay sold pricing, and I will be under sold pricing. That's right. I am under market price because I want you to come here for the books. Here. You guys are watching. You guys are spending your time to watch this book. So I believe the lowest and last sale was $35. So this is $30 for Absolute Batman #1, 1 in 25, Nick Dragata. If you want it, just hit claim or type Absolute Batman, and I will put you down for one. We've only got 5. Again, this comes out tomorrow.
Did you read it? Did you read it, #1?
So I have not. I started it, but I did not have time. I'm going to read all 3 together after the first story arcs are complete, probably for each of them. Or probably the first 2 or 3 issues. But I know that it's been amazing. I'm super excited for Jason Aaron's Superman. And we didn't even get an Absolute Wonder Woman until this one right here, tonight's one. Which is next. So I actually have to read that before. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to read this copy. But I do have to read them. So there you go. Absolute Batman #1, third print, 1 in 25.
Great cover, by the way.
As long as these books are available during the show, they're for sale. And if you're watching on the rewind,
are they still for sale?
We will honor the prices tonight.
You hear that, guys? When these books go up, Like tomorrow, you know they're going to. You can still get it for $30 here. Bruce and Stephanie Comics with dynamic forces. Alex giving you guys the best prices he can. Amazing.
I'm serious about this because we also have Absolute Wonder Woman #1. This is the second print, and it's the 1 in 25. This is by Hayden Sherman. It's a pretty cool line art there. Wonder Woman's got her like RPG sword. So
that was this one. I mean, Batman was freaking amazing. It was such a good read. But this book surprised the crap out of me. I was really nervous that it was going to be terrible. Like, and really had a chance to be so bad. But it was
Kelly Thompson, right?
Yeah. Is it Stephanie Phillips or Kelly Thompson? I don't remember. It's one of the two. Like I'm always screwing it up which one it is.
Thompson.
Well, she can be hit or miss sometimes. Man, she swung for the fences, and it was so much fun. It was so fun.
That's exciting.
She just grew like she's a baby, and then she's forced to grow up in hell. And that's every opportunity for a baby to be turned into some evil, twisted person. But no, she stays Wonder Woman. She just stays. She's like, you see her like hugging demons and stuff, and then they end up hanging out with her because they like her because she's not evil. So freaking cool.
All right, I'll have to move it up on my list. All right, we've got. Hey Kenneth, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. So this next one we only have one copy of. Copy. This is Chrissy Zula Uminga. This is Black Canary, best of the best, and this is the 1 in 25.
It's super.
We got this for $15 tonight.
That's a pretty good price right there. I'm not a huge fan of Chrissy Zillow, but I got to tell you, I do not hate this cover. It's not the Dan Hip. It's not the 1 in 50. That 50 is so good, but plus, that is pretty good.
If you're a Black Canary fan, it's Tom King. If you're a Black Canary fan, just having a new #1 is always a benefit.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's put that up. Make sure you guys can see that. Boom. Up next, it's something pretty cool. I'm excited to read this just because of the title. As we were talking earlier, this is volume 2 because volume 1 is the animated, but this is Justice League. Oh, John claims the Black Canary.
First claim of the night.
You know what, John? As a gift, as a special gift, could you tell me, Vampirella or Red Sonja? I'm going to give you a free comic book as the first purchaser. So tell me Vampirella or Red Sonja. Let me know which one you want, John, and I'll give you a free gift.
Pizza, I will try. I'm not that technical with StreamYard. How do I make you bigger, Alex? That's the question.
I do know technology, but I don't do StreamYard a lot. While you try to resize, try to figure out resizing, I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, we've got Justice League. Jonathan says Red Sonja. All right, that's awesome. All right, so we've got, this is Justice League. Oh, there we go. But flip it that around.
I know, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, no, there we go. No, hold on, Alex, I'm coming. There you go. That's better.
Here we go. Oh, that's actually, I've never had that angle before. That's nice. Okay, let me just adjust the screen a second so you guys can see books. Here we go. All right. Where's my cool?
All right, this is perfect.
All right, here we go. Zoomed in. There you go. So this is Justice League Unlimited, Volume 2. This is the 1 in 25. Dave Wilkins. This is $10. $10 for this new one. New Justice League Unlimited.
Subscribe.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, everyone, this is my youngest son, Jack, and he just wanted to come and say one thing. What do you want to say?
Like and subscribe.
That's right, guys. Like and subscribe. We appreciate that.
Say goodnight, everyone.
Night, guys.
Hit the thumbs up, too. If you guys are here, hit the thumbs up. Make sure that you help the algorithm out. All right, up next, we've got The 1 in 50. We've got the 1 in 50. This is from Edwin Gallman. So claim 50 if you want the 1 in 50.
Is that wraparound?
$20. Oh,
It is wraparound.
it is the wraparound. It's only $20 right here. So $20. This is the 1 in 50. If anyone wants it, 1 in 50.
150 for 20 is a great price.
And then you know what? We got them. We got them. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
Quadruple boarded because I don't mess around and I know how to handle comics. Yeah. We've got the 1 in 250. Jim Lee. 1 in 250. Jim Lee. So let's be a bit transparent. There were 3 sales at 200. Sorry, at 300. 3 sales at 300. The last sale was 350. Last sale, 350. The only available was 500 and $6.99.
Jesus.
So I split the difference. It's going to be $325. And if you do get the $325, you will get the 1 in 50 and the 1 in 25 for free.
What?
That's what we do. We give you a discount and we hook it up anyway because you're watching, you're getting it through us. So
That is
everybody
an
wants
amazing price.
the 1 in 250. It is $325 for this Jim Lee cover. So those are the incentives. So let's start with the actual show. That's right, Rain. Someone call the doctor. Don't worry. I will say this. The doctor's been very, very good. So I've made sure the doctor knows about the books. And I actually have a copy set aside for the doctor if he shows up in case he wants one. So I do have a copy on hold. So sorry, guys. We do have to give the doctor right of first refusal for this one. He did ask me for it. So I've got one, but we have a second one. So we got one right here. So these are the incentives. And then I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to move over. And let's start with the actual show because we've got 60 great items. So let's do this. We're going to go category by category. So here's the category. If you guys are watching, here are our categories. We've got a few more Marvel DC ratios. We've got some Dynamite versions and incentives, some really cool covers. We got some dynamic forces, exclusive cover variants. We've got some mega packs, which are 1 sketch, 1 signed, 1 graded. We've got the DF mystery box. We've got the modern 9.8. We've got some weekly Dynamite books, some new titles that I think you'll love. We got some really cool metal covers. We've got some low-end back issues, which you've seen some of those in the preview video. Got some signed books, some DF signed books. And we're going to end with some hand-drawn sketch covers. So let's get right into it with some Marvel and DC incentives, some more. And we're going to start with Batman and Robin, year 1, number 2. This is the 1 in 25 Tom Riley. 1 in 25. It's $8 for the 1 in 25 Tom Riley. This was last week's books, guys. Last week's books.
It's a good read.
Last week's.
Go ahead.
Let me give you great prices.
I was just trying to say that book is actually a pretty solid read. I've only read issue number 1, but it was pretty enjoyable. If you like, especially if you like early stories about Bruce Wayne and year 1 stuff. That's like it's him and Dick, and so it's great.
And it's Mark Waid, so
yeah, and Chris Samney on art, which is fantastic.
This next one, I was super excited when it came in because I wasn't expecting this. I'm not a huge fan, but I'd say I do like this character a lot. We've got the Question, and this is Renee Montoya, the second Question, in her own title, All Along the Watchtower, number 1. It's a brand new Question, number 1. It's a 1 in 25 Danny Earls. It's $12. 1 in 25 for $12. 1 in 25, $12, Danny Earls. There you go.
You sound like me when I'm trying to record a video.
There you go. So if you learn about me, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So whenever we have Star Wars ratios, I talk about them a lot, and they usually go pretty fast. So I'm surprised it's still here because we only had a few copies. We have one copy left of Star Wars, The Battle of Jakku, Republic Under Siege. Now, this is basically a sequel to Return of the Jedi, basically. It picks up right after that. This is part of a 12-issue story arc with 3 mini story arcs to 4 issues. This is the start of the second story arc. So issue number 5, but the first in this story arc, Republic Under Siege. And it's by Lionel Francis Yu. 1 in 25 is 15. So don't miss out. That's Luke right there.
Does he ever do interiors? The guy is so talented, but I think he just does covers, right?
I don't recall anything with an interior of his. I don't want to say he hasn't, but I just can't recall anything he has.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Right. This next one, we fully sold out of all their copies, including the high-end ratio. I think it was the 1 in 100. This book is super cool. It might be the first time it's in comic book form. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cross X Naruto. This is the 1 in 25 Felipe Smith, and it's $12. So Turtles, Naruto, right here. Again, this book sold very well. It's literally Naruto. I mean, I don't know Naruto that well. Sorry, I don't know Naruto. I just don't. But
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure at least it goes through and explains the basis of it. So I do want to read at least the first 2 pages to at least know what the heck is going on with this. I'm not a manga guy, but I don't know how often Naruto is actually in a comic book. So if you guys know, let me know. But we got $12. This is the single last copy of all the variants we got for this book. We have From the Dotsons, both Terry and Rachel.
Oh, it's a good
this
cover.
Is Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 3, number 11, 1 in 25, and it's a really cool cover. It's their style. Spidey's got a beard. It's $15.
That's such a good book. I mean, it's a little weird that he's like giving her that kind of kiss at the table with the kids there. I mean, it's a little weird, but it's Terry Dodson. So nice.
He's distracting her to get some chicken leg. Finally, this one is, again, pretty cool. It's not an Avengers book, but it is Amazing Spider-Man number 61. Disney, What If? Mickey and Friends were Earth's mightiest heroes. This is a 1 in 100. Paolo Matura, and it's $50.
Do you know of anyone collecting those?
Oh, the 1 in 100s? No.
But you're collecting the regular?
Regular, yes. 1 in 100s, no. But they sell. I mean, personally, I don't know why they chose to do a black and white as the rarity. Just like the Alex Ross, like the sketches. And it's like, that's cool, but like the Virgin would like in color would have been great.
Of course, yeah.
Either way, it's a low print run black cover book, and $50, which is the low price. And those are the incentives from last week. Those are the incentives. So let's keep it going with Dynamite Virgins and incentives. I went through some older things, found some cool books. Let's see. You know what? What if I stand over here? That way. There you go. I can put them right there. There we go. Adjusting on the fly. All right. So we've got. Let's start with. Dynamite does a lot of different covers. We appreciate all the different artists and their art. So let's show off some of the art. This is Betty Page, Volume 6. The Alien Agenda, number 1.
Oh my God,
this is
so
a
weird.
1 in 50. Stephanie Rowe. 1 in 50, Stephanie Rowe. And this is $20. Yes, pizza. Yes, Dynamic Forces is the collectibles wing and the parent company. But Dynamite, actually, technically, I work for DF. but it's a sister company, Dynamite. So yes, I promote Dynamite stuff. I help make Dynamite website exclusive. Speaking of which, if you go to dynamite.com/exclusives, you'll see the covers that I've chosen for website exclusives. That's my project. So check those out if you guys have a chance. They're all super limited. They're only available at dynamite.com or some live shows that we do. And we don't do conventions. That's one thing I'm trying to do, conventions. So these don't even hit the floors. These are super limited. So get them on the website if you can. So this is the 1 in 50 Stephanie Rowe. We've got this for $20. Betty Page and the Alien Agenda #1.
The alien's so creepy looking.
Oh yeah. Look at that creepy doll.
So creepy.
Do I need to call about Red Sonja ending at issue number 18? Rain. Listen, I am Torrens Grombeck's run has been amazing. So we're thrilled that she's been able to do 18 issues. It's great. I believe. There's going to be. Stay tuned for more Red Sonja. That's all I'll say. So how about this one right here? This is James Bond 007 for King and Country #5. This is the 1 in 10 Rebecca Puebla. And we've got this. How much? 007, $7.
Is that the Philip Kennedy Johnson run, or is that the one after it?
This is for King and Country, which is Philip Kennedy Johnson. Yeah,
that's a good run. I never read her 007 book until Chris from what is his I'm gonna forget it. It's another YouTuber. He suggested it, and he was like talking it up so much. I was like, all right, give it a try. Can't be that good. It was good. It was really good.
The Garth Ennis run was pretty good, and that was actually it was so good. We actually chose to only do one cover for that run to focus on Garth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the latest James Bond set, which is just James Bond, it was by Garth Ennis, one cover. There you go, guys. So no complaints there.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing that Dynamite never does.
There you go. So how about this one? This is Red Sonja, black, white, and red. This is the Sway limited version.
God damn,
Sway.
that is good.
So, right there. So we have this for 20. Cardstock cover, beautiful. This is, I believe, might have been a 1 in. There was. Hold on. Let me confirm one thing. 1 second. I don't want to give improper information. It just says virgin, so that usually means that it was this incentive. So for this title, it was an incentive. So I believe this was like a 1 in 40. Sorry, 1 in 50 usually. Vader. All you gotta do is type claim. That's what you gotta do. Step 1. That gets the book. But I then need your information. So once you've typed claim, there's a claim form that just gets me your information. But all you have to do is physically type claim when I show a book, and I'll put it aside for you. But then I need you to fill out the claim form just so I have your info so I can get you the book. So
simple.
Red Sonja, $20 right there. Of course, we have to do a Vampirella book.
Of
so
course.
Vampirella, Mind Warp, #2. This is the Joseph Michael Linsner, the limited version. Now, the limited version, these have a cover price of $50. So, tonight, this is $20 for this one right here.
Oh,
this
wow.
is the limited version, and it's only $20. Again, cover price is $50. We also have we like to pay homage to original art. I'm original artist. So it's what's called the modern icon cover. This is Vampirella Strikes #9. But this is the 1 in 10 Alex Horley modern icon version.
Was that a reprint of a previous cover?
Yeah, so basically if you're priced out of the original, you can still get the art available. We've done this with Jenny Frizen,
right.
Adam Hughes, Frank Frazetta. But these are incentive. This is a 1 in 10. You have this for $7.
Alex, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What are your feelings on that? Reprinting a
which one?
cover that is, very popular, that has gone up in price, and now, it is going to be priced out for some people, but should it be reprinted, or should it be be kept as its one single print run and let it just go up, and then people, want it later in life and get it later in life, and instead of watering down that market with reprints and everything else?
I do feel strongly that books should stay as is. However, by doing this, it allows a whole new modern audience to appreciate something that they wouldn't even know existed if they didn't know about it. I had no idea this cover existed. Alex Horley did art like this. Maybe I'll look into other prison books. And, you still have the original. And a lot of the originals have, higher incentives as well, line art. So it does add something to collect if you're already collecting it.
Okay.
But I like it. It's not done a lot. It really is not done a lot. It's really done with Vampirella. Actually, Vampirella and Red Sony it's done with because these characters have such a rich history that to be able to show off some of the art, Terminator, which we'll get to. Actually, let's save that, guys. Hold that thought as we get there.
We'll talk about Terminator in a second, because I want to say a couple words about Terminator too.
Yeah. But a lot of the covers are priced out. They're just not available. And I think if it was a market thing and it was more available, I think that there wouldn't be as many modern icons. But I think that because there's such low availability for people to even have that cover in general, it's more like, hey, I can't even get it. I just want something, so that's my thought.
I'm going to say I don't like it, and you shouldn't do it. Who do I got to talk to?
Me. All right, the last Dynamite incentive is a cosplay cover.
All right.
Is Vampirella Strikes 12G. This is the 1 in 15 cosplay version. This is Dizzy M. Slizzy, the cosplay model. So this one is $10.
What was her name again?
Dizzy M. Slizzy. 2 Z's, 2 Y's.
All right.
This cover's on fire.
It is. The crotch looks like it's on fire.
There you go. So, we do a lot of cosplay covers. You do cosplayers that, and if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But some people really like them. I've met a bunch of them models, and I was in New York, and I'm walking by, and at the corner of my eye, I see the girl that I've been promoting her cover. I see Rachel Holland in her Barbarella outfit, this bright red snakeskin outfit. I'm just like, I don't have to think twice. I know exactly who it is. I see her covers like every day. I'm like, here's Rachel Holland. I'm just like, Rachel, like, I'm out. Nice to meet you. It was great. So the cosplay covers are pretty cool. I'd love to be on a cosplay cover one day. Not that.
That.
A Star Wars cosplay cover. But
right.
Maybe one day. Who knows? Nah.
Right.
So let's keep it going with some Dynamic Forces exclusives. So I'm gonna take down. Oh, we're not gonna do a domino. I'm gonna take down the incentives. I'm gonna move over the Dynamite version, and we're gonna keep it going. All right, let's see. All right, so Dynamic Forces variants. These are gonna be Marvel and DC books that are DF variants. So let's start with Action Comics number 1000. This is Action Comics number 1000. This is the Dan Jurgens black and white wraparound cover variant. All DF exclusives come with COA and DF sticker, which these things last like 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Find some old books. Stickers are still good. So, what's up, Denny? Any I Heart Skull Crusher? Not. So this is again Dan Jurgens black and white wraparound for $20.
Since Denny's here, I just want to take a second, talk about the Discord one more time. If you guys are looking for a group of people to read comic books with, there is a book club section of the Discord that's run by basically Denny, even though there's some other mafias trying to roll in and take over his thunder. But he started this, and they read one book weekly. And just like everyone leaves their reviews and they go back and forth, they have great conversations. So if that's something that interested you guys and you're not part of the Discord yet, just go scroll up or look in the description. You should see a Discord link. You guys can join the Discord.
Awesome. Yeah, guys. Readers, collectors, everything. Just check it out. So everything you want for comic books there. So how about Dark Knight #3? The Master Race. Dynamic Forces Jay Lee exclusive.
Oh, that's pretty
we
cool.
Have this one for $20.
That's pretty cool.
Here. Jay Lee is a good friend of the company, so we do a lot of stuff for Jay Lee. He just does a lot. Excuse me, there's a lot of our covers. We like Jay Lee. He's great.
You ever have communications with him?
Oh, I mean, I met him. I see him at cons. I always say hi.
Cool dude.
He's cool dude. His art is great. Very cool style. Cool style.
Yeah.
Like I take out his watercolor and his brush.
That's crazy.
All right, Marvel fans, we've got Secret Wars #1. Secret Wars #1. This is the DF exclusive. This is by Greg Land. You got this for $15. $15. Again, with COA, $15 for Secret Wars. I had to throw in a Star Wars book. This is Star Wars Vader Down. Vader Down. This is #1. This is the black and white exclusive. This is Olivier Coipel.
Oh.
Olivier Coipel right here. Beautiful art. I mean, it's beautiful. And it's the black and white, but it's also technically red. It's just such a good book. It's got $20 for this one. Again, with COA, $20 for this exclusive.
No, when I went to try to get a signature for him at New York Comic Con, oh my God, there was like so many people lined up with their portfolios, and he was being so nice and talking to all of them. I waited in line for like 30 minutes, and there was only 3 people in front of me. He was so nice.
Oh, that's amazing. This next one is another Jay Lee book. Looks like I didn't even realize I have a bunch of Jay Lee exclusives, but it looks like we do. This is Batman #50, the DF exclusive, Jay Lee and June Chung. It's a wraparound cover. This is the wedding issue.
Okay.
This is the quote-unquote wedding issue. We have this.
This is my favorite.
Look at that. There we go. Issue 50. So, this is the wraparound cover from Jay Lee. Dynamic Forces exclusive. It's $15.
Oh, that's a good price.
15 right here. So, we have one. Oh, good.
Did you read that, Ron?
I ended with issue number, what are they on, 138 right now? I think I ended on like 110.
Okay, so you read the whole Tom King part.
Yeah, right before Ron V took over, I think.
No, Ron V never, that was Detective.
That was Detective, okay. No, I had to I was reading both, and it was just, it was too much. It was too much Batman, and then I just had to, I'm a Green Lantern fan. So.
Did you like the wedding stuff?
It was good, of course. Here's a curveball that's actually on a softball tee that I could see coming from a mile away. Batman's gonna get married. Is he? Is he really? Yeah, sure. Catwoman's gonna make it happen. Now, I was surprised. So
I don't know. I loved it. I loved him trying to go get like the approval of all the people that were important to him, even though they were like some bad guys and whatnot. I thought that was really good. And I'm a sucker for a love story. Come on, I love my wife so much. When you can just show me a little bit of love and with superheroes, I'm like, oh God, yes, please. It's just like that's why I love what was that book? Oh, Green Arrow and Black Canary, because they're truly in love.
All right, so we've got Archie #1, DF exclusive. This is Jay Lee. We only have one copy.
That's
Archie
cool.
#1, DF, and that is $15. All right. Up next are our mega packs. The mega packs, which is a combination of 3 special items at a special price.
All right.
3 special items. So this is a CGC book. We've got a sketch cover, and we've got a signed book. And these are all special. These are all special. So,
oh, you guys hear that? They're special.
They're special. So let's start with the first mega pack. Spider-Man mega pack. We've got Amazing Spider-Man #1. Facsimile 9.8.
All right.
We've got Amazing Spider-Man 795. Third print. Signed by Christos Gage, the 15. Right here. And we've got Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin. Hand-drawn. Actually, no. It's hand-painted. That's right. This is a painted cover from Tracy Medina. The 3 of these, MSRP, is $300. Tonight, we have the Spidey Mega Pack. Amazing Spider-Man Mega Pack for $149.99. So, again, these are amazing prices on these. You don't want to miss out. Mahmoud, all you got to do, there's 2 things. Number 1, type claim. Type claim, and you get it. It's reserved for you. You got the book. Part 2, though, is there's a claim form. You fill out the claim form, so I get your information, so I can invoice you, and then you get the book. So, type claim if you want it, and we'll make it happen. So, this is Amazing Spider-Man, and this is $149 for the first mega pack.
Yeah, that claim form is linked at the top of the chat, and it's also down in the description below.
Yes. All right, so our second mega pack. This is the DC Trinity mega pack. We've got Wonder Woman Rebirth #1, 9.8.
All right.
We've got All-Star Batman #1, signed by John Romita Jr.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot, Vader. I totally forgot. You got it right. I should have said my fault. I apologize. Shipping is $10 for up to 6 books. Priority mail. Anything over that, we will bill you exact shipping. CGC books, 3 slabs for $17.50.
Oh wow, that's a good shipping for 3 slabs.
So there you go. So we've got the signed JRJR, and we've got Action Comics with a Superman sketch by Ken Hazer. The 3 of these, MSRP is $299. We have this for $130. $130 for all 3. A signed, a sketch, and a graded.
That Batman cover is super cool. Who is that villain? Is that a villain on the front?
Two-Face.
Oh, is that Two-Face?
Two-Face in the mirror, yeah.
That's super cool.
Jay Lee. Up next is this is DC Trinity. And guys, if you guys want a mega pack, just claim with the mega pack name Spider-Man or DC Trinity so far. All right. It's not gonna move. All right, up next is Amazing Spider-Man. Facsimile 300.
I was waiting for it.
This is the foil in 9.8. The foil in 9.8. We've got King in Black #1, signed by Ryan Stegman with his Stegosaurus signature. And we've got Jessica Court sketch of Venom. Jessica Court. This is the Symbiote Mega Pack right here. And the price tonight is $129.99. So
I think we should remind everyone before we take anything down, Alex. Let's remind everyone, if you're watching on the Rewind and you're interested in picking up any of these books, you can claim them for the prices Alex is selling them at right now, which is pretty cool. And I don't know any other place that does that, because these books could go up in value, especially those earlier books, those earlier ratio books could go up.
Yep. So let's pick it. Put down Spidey. So that's Amazing Spider-Man. And we've got the DC Trinity with Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman.
Did you see the Trinity chat earlier in the Discord?
No, why?
Someone asked what the Trinity was, and I thought they were talking about the Trinity, like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. And then everyone else started putting their Trinity in. Like Ghost put in what is it, Red Sonja, Vampirella, and Barbarella, and everyone was putting in like different ones. They were actually talking about Trinity Comics. And like someone cleared it up, but there was like the amount of people who put in different kinds of Trinities, like it was like pizza, Coke, and something else, and I don't know, it was hilarious. It was really funny.
That's funny. All right, we have so many books and not enough time, so we've got the Gotham Mega Pack. The Gotham Mega Pack. This is Punchline, the Gotham game in 9/8.
Who's the artist on that?
Huh? Oh, that's Gleb. Gleb Melikov.
Melikov.
Gleb. We've got Detective Comics 1027, signed by John Romita Jr.
Oh, that's the
German variant.
That's art germ, right?
And we've got Dan Neidlinger doing a Harley Quinn sketch, hand-drawn sketch cover.
That's really cool.
This is the Gotham Mega Pack. We've got this for $129. Yeah, these are great prices on Mega Packs. You don't want to miss out if you want to get a great deal, a great bundle. All right, up next is the Spidey Mega Pack. Spidey, we've got Secret Wars number 8. Secret Wars number 8 in 9.8. Sorry, that's the facsimile.
I was just saying, is that the facsimile or what?
It's the facsimile in 9.8. You got to clarify. My bad. This is Spider-Man 55.
Oh, is that first print?
This is first print, signed by Pat Gleason. And we've got Ken Hazer with a Venom sketch.
That's pretty cool.
And it's also signed by Jeremy Holt.
Oh, so, nice.
That's the Spidey Mega Pack, and we've got that for $149.99.
Do you remember when that Spidey Pat Gleason cover was blowing up like crazy?
Oh yeah,
that cover is so sick.
Finally, the last Mega Pack is the Marvel Femme Fatale Pack. We've got Spider-Woman number 5, Peach Momoko cover in 9.8, which is also Spider-Woman number 100. So milestone issue there.
It's pretty cool.
We've got New Avengers 23, black and white, signed by Olivier Coipel.
That's gorgeous.
And we've got Tigra on a sketch cover from Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. So 3 Marvel Femme Fatale books right here. Price on that is $129.99. So here are our mega packs. So yeah, let's keep it going, guys. Again, we still have a bunch of books. So
you can tell Alex is rushing for some reason. Alex, take a deep breath. We can go past 9 o'clock. It's not a big deal. I'd rather have a good show where we have good conversation and just hang out. Like, I want to know. Tell me now, which one is your favorite mega pack?
Oh, let's see. I would say the DC Trinity mega pack.
DC Trinity, okay.
DC Trinity, because having Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman, it's just, Spider-Man's great, and these are good packs. The symbiotes, they're great, but I love me a good Trinity featuring that Trinity.
Are you more of a DC fan than you are a Marvel fan?
Not necessarily. I'm a big Green Lantern guy, but I think that Marvel does sell better than DC.
I don't understand that because they are not putting out better books.
But DC has so much more history.
Sure.
And, so many different options and versions and multi universes. Marvel's never rebooted their universe. They've had a new one, but they never rebooted. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That it's just a rich Marvel history. But
their books are there's so many shitty Marvel books, like so many. I was talking about in the Discord today. I'm talking about this Discord one more time, but Uncanny X-Men is the only readable X-Men book right now, and enjoyable. Like you can read it and enjoy it.
How many X-Men books are there right now? Like 8.
And there's X-Men by, you would think Judd McKay would put out like a badass, like banger book, especially if you follow suit, because he can write teams. If you read Moon Knight, it's a team book. Doctor Strange, basically a team book because he has, Clea, Strange, Wong, and then Wong has his strike force of like 3 people, and it's like a team of people. You would think with the history of those 2 books, you'd be like, oh my god, he can get the X-Men, which is like vast number of amazing characters, and tell a crazy good story. Have you read it, X-Men, the current X-Men?
No, I had to stop when Hickman started because I just couldn't read like the 8 titles of X-Men a week, and so I had to drop down and scale back. Actually, my reading has been very, very specific the past 5 months. I've really tailored it back to but I mean, I'm a big collector. I'm a reprint collector. Like I have a reprint archive. Every reprint book that's ever been done. And that's one of the things I do. So I have 2 short boxes of DC reprints, and 4 full short boxes of Marvel. I mean, like I get started with like Action Comics #1. So like the history. So like I could be like here, like 1983 Nestle, then 1988, then here's the peanut butter. Sorry, 77 Nestle, 83 peanut butter. Then it's like, here's the Death of Superman 1, here's the Superman variant, then here's the postage stamp, and it's just all these variants. So it's like, X-Men #1, here's the True Believers, here's the first facsimile, here's the second facsimile. The first facsimile has a vertical barcode right here. The second facsimile has no barcode with the original price tag. It's so arbitrary, but it's an archive of reprints. So Marvel Legends reprints, Toy Biz reprints, movie reprints. I collect facsimiles, reprints, all that stuff. So I had to cut down my reading a lot because I still have to collect a lot. But I read all the Star Wars. I read Power Ranger stuff. Green Lantern, Thor, Plastic Man. That's a good one.
Oh, the current Plastic Man's really good. Also, the current Green Lantern, Jeremy Adams, really good.
Yeah. So, so speaking of books that are really hot, actually, I'm going to introduce this right now. This is something special that I came up with, and this is by far the best deal on the show we will have.
Okay. I want to hear about it.
Is the Dynamic Forces mystery box. This is the mystery box. For $100, you're going to get 10 random books, a Dynamic Forces exclusive variant, 1 Dynamic Forces signed book, 1 virgin cover, and not 1, but 2 CGC 9.8s. That's right. Bruce, you know how much it costs to grade a single book?
Yeah, it's like $35.
You know how much it actually costs to grade one single book, though?
With shipping and everything? No.
Everything for one book.
Was that 45?
$65 to $70 minimum.
For one
Because
book.
it's $25 to ship. Sorry, $25 for the actual grading fee.
Right.
EGC charges you a $5 handling fee and a $20 shipping cost. That's $50. But you have to get the book down there.
Right.
So,
you got
$10 to $15 for shipping if you have one book anyway. That's $65. Not even counting the actual book itself.
Right.
So most people don't just do one book. So
wow.
This is a guaranteed 9.8, not 1, not 2 guaranteed 9/8, but a signed book, a virgin, an exclusive, and 10 base books. All this for $100.
That's crazy.
So, anybody wants these, claim the mystery box. I promise you, I put these together. Every box, I am happy enough to have people open live on air, post what you got. This isn't going to be, oh, this is what. No, I put the mystery box together. I make sure everyone's worth it. So, we do have the mystery box.
So what are the 10 books? Like, what kind of books are we talking about? Are we talking about just like Dynamite books, or are you going to talk about Marvel, DC?
So it varies. Depends how I'm feeling today and how I'm making the packs. You'll get it because you might get 10. I mean, there are usually books that are between $1 to $5. Marvel and DC back issues, 90s books, maybe late 80s, 2000s books. I mean, like you're gonna get a newspaper print book and a magazine print book. You're gonna get like random books from the past 20 years. Other days I'm feeling, you know what? Let's be adventurous. Sometimes I'll do 5 Marvel and DC back issues, and then I'll throw in a whole Dynamite story. 6 Dynamite books, but all the same title. So you actually get to read a whole story.
Sure.
Not just Vampirella number 7. What does that do? Might be a cool cover, but this would be a full story. Then other times I do 5 random Dynamite books as well. It just depends how I'm making the packs, what I'm feeling. Sometimes I do a little bit of both, but they're mystery packs. You know, it gives you a reason. I mean, you're not going to get a Hulk 181 in the mystery box.
Right.
You might get a Hulk 181 reprint signed. Well, sorry, but we don't offer a signed copy of that. Sorry. You might get a signed book from Len Wein. You might get a Hulk 181 CGC.
All right.
So,
all right.
It's gonna be some good stuff.
I mean, it sounds amazing. Sounds a really good deal. I gotta tell you, Alex, I hate mystery packs.
I know.
I am personally not a fan, only because I like to spend money and I know what I'm getting. Yes. I don't like that mystery that they gamble, because when the gamble doesn't pay out, then I feel really bad.
Yes, and they are not for everyone. And you know, if you don't like that, don't take that risk. But that's what I'm trying to say. As somebody that puts them together myself, I am confident that everyone can be open live on stream. You'll be happy with what you get. And again, knowing what's in the box, knowing that you're going to get 2 9/8, that you're going to get, I mean, at a minimum value, it's at least $200, the minimum value in retail, minimum. But if it's not for you, it's not. But if it is, you're going to get a great mystery pack of great books. And we do actually, and on our other shows, people do mystery on their own channels. Unboxing of those. So, yeah. So now we've got some great 9/8 at great prices.
Let's do it.
So let's start with the big one right now. Doom #1 in 9/8. Doom #1 in 9/8.
That's a sweet book.
We got this for $100 tonight.
Did you read it?
First print, Doom. This is, Hickman, Sanford Green.
Did you read it? Did you read it?
I did. It was great.
It was so good, right?
It was great. It was so good.
Hickman continues just to remind everyone that he is one of the best writers in comics.
He's so good. So, that's #1, Doom. We also have Secret Wars #8, Facsimile. This is the 9/8. We've got this for $84.19. I wonder why that number.
I don't know. Why is that number?
I don't know. Something's happened in 1984. Who knows? But listen, if facsimiles aren't for you, let me just give you a quick reason why they might be. You get to read the book without damaging. You don't have to worry about like damaging your book.
That's true.
But having the full image, yeah, there's a new barcode there, but having the full image, like being able to see it in 9.8, like, looks so good. Just having that 9.8 and plus in bright colors. So if you like this, it's for you. We've got it. $84.19. This next one was such a cool series. We've got Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk #1, 9.8. $74.99 on this one. This is Olivier Coipel cover. Look at that. Olivier's got lots of love tonight.
That's so good. I think I have 3 copies of that just in a box somewhere, just sitting. The only thing bad about that book is the paper quality is so shit.
Yes. So that's why a 9.8.
That's pretty fire.
Yeah, this is one of the interior paper thin covers, where they just use like the interior paper thickness, not a regular thickness.
It's crazy that Marvel is putting out books in that poor of quality.
Now, I will say this. Dynamite does have all cardstock covers on all their books. And we've gotten a lot of positive feedback that we have some of the best covers in the game, just because they are all cardstock. They all look great.
Yeah, no, they all look fantastic. Every cover I've ever picked up from Dynamite is fantastic.
So up next is one of the coolest covers I've seen in a while, because it's Jenny Frison doing Satana. This is Satana. Nice. Bring down the house. It's issue #2. Jenny Frison. We got this for $74.99.
Did you read that book?
I did not.
Oh, so good. That's such a great book.
It looked good. But when the incentive came in, we sold it, and I didn't have time to read it. So yeah,
it's really a fantastic read. Everyone should read it.
But speaking of fantastic reads, of course, we have Ultimate Spider-Man #2, CGC 9.8, and we've got this for $64.99. Whoops. Right there.
Oh wow, issue #2 of that cheap? Really?
Issue #2.
Wow.
There you go.
That's basically the price of grading.
Yes, it is. So issue #2 of Ultimate Spider-Man. And the final CGC book we've got is Fantastic Four 52, Facsimile, first appearance of Black Panther. We've got this 9.8 for $69.99. And just having this book looking beautiful right here. So,
I just want to point out that, John, you are right, but I don't know if Hickman would ever take the leap to DC. He's been at Marvel for so long. I can never see him leaving Marvel. And they must have hit their hooks into him so deep that he's never going to leave.
I mean, never say never. I mean, Capullo went back.
Sure.
Sure. Oh my gosh. Geiger. What's Geiger publisher? Please.
Well, Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, Image.
What's the new one? The publisher.
What's the new what? The new publisher, Ghost Machine?
Ghost Machine, thank you. Who would have thought that Ghost Machine would, those creators would leave to do that, I'll say this. One of my high school friends is actually one of the senior editors at DC, and she's a really good headhunter. She does a lot of good work. So who knows I'm not saying she's anything planned. I'm just saying, like, it's not this industry is so interesting, and it's about the stories you want to tell. So who knows? Do you think there's an absolute universe? Jason Aaron to DC,
Sure. I mean, there's. I think that was a poach by Snyder, not so much DC itself, because from what how that whole absolute universe happened was DC. From what I remember hearing online, was DC knew they fucked up with letting Snyder go. They reached out to him and said, "Well, we'll let you do anything you want." he got in contact with Williamson, who was basically the architect of what was happening at DC or at the time. They came up with a plan, and Snyder was like, "I'm only coming back if I can get the best writers." And so far, they have Jason Aaron, Jeff Lemire, Stephanie, no, not Stephanie Phillips, Kelly Thompson. They have big names coming back to write books. I cannot wait for Jeff Lemire Flash. Are you kidding me? That's going to be mind-blowingly freaking good, especially in this absolute universe. Oh my god, so good.
That's cool. So
good. But Bendis was like such a good writer at Marvel. He came to DC and he pooped his pants. Like he didn't. There was nothing good coming from that.
I mean, I like the first issue of Superman, and then but then nothing happened.
Hey, did you read that? He did an indie book about this whole kind of like Ocean's 11 type book, The Masterpiece.
No.
That Image, really, it was like old Bendis, but it was like just like this low key spy thing that was kind of like Ocean 11's. It was really good.
Huh? Masterpiece. I'll check that out. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, masterpiece. Right. I cannot believe it, and no one is buying this Doom book. Come on, people. Break out your wallets, buy this Doom book.
Thank you, good. If you're watching the rewind, again, if you're watching on the rewind, the claim form is there. Please fill it out if you want something. If you're watching now, just type claim if you want anything so I can get you your books. As we shift away from CGC to our next category. Our next category is Dynamite Weekly books. Some recent Dynamite books that are brand new. So let's start with our most recent, biggest number one. We've got
Terminator. Such a sleeper. You guys haven't read this. So good.
Terminator number one. Declan Shalvey, Luke Sparrow. I mean, issue one is a standalone. Gets you right there. Guys, look at that art. The Terminator. Boom. And there is actually a backup story in this. It's been a while since it's been 2 in 1. There's a backup story from Comic Pop Sal. So 2 stories in here, but Terminator 1 has been great. So anybody that wants Terminator number 1, you're not going to get this copy because this is my promo copy. So don't worry that I'm holding it. That being said, I press books. I know how to handle books. Even if I do this, trust me, I keep my books in good condition. So this is Terminator number 1. Anybody wants a copy, they are cover price. It is $4.99 for issue number 1. If you missed out, there you go. You know what? I totally forgot to say the most important thing about tonight. Anybody who purchases anything, a portion of the proceeds will go to Bruce and Stephanie, because we do support them for supporting us. So everyone knows. So there you go. So Terminator number 1. Anybody wants a copy, claim Terminator number 1. But if you want to keep going, and you should keep going because it's great, here's Terminator number 2. Also cover price of $4.99. So if you guys want Terminator 1 and 2, they're ready to go for $4.99.
Now, I've only read issue number 1, but issue number 1 was so fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah. So
such a shocker how good it was.
They go to Vietnam in issue number 2. Well, I mean, the story is in Vietnam issue number 2. All right. The next one is technically a Dynamite.com exclusive because it's being sold as a set. But this will make a nice gift for anybody that likes this series because we've got Powerpuff Girls. Issue 1. Vader Joe claims a Vader down. Look at that.
Love that.
Vader Joe claims a Vader down. Great pickup. Joe, let me grab a copy for you really fast just so it's out of the way. Awesome. We appreciate it. And you know what? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Joe, please fill out the claim form so I got your info. I need that so you can get your book. All right. So, Powerpuff Girls, not issue number 1. Not issue number 2, but issue number 3. All 3 of them combined. This is the connecting cover set.
That's pretty sick.
3-issue connecting cover. This is 1, 2, and 3. And this is cover price of $4.99. Hey, there's our buddy Comic Dude.
What's up, everybody? How are you?
Jeff
Going on?
Doing some incentive work because the work never stops. We've got live shows.
2 live shows tomorrow. That's what I'm prepping for.
Now, I do want to clarify that Bruce and Stephanie have a wonderful Whatnot. If you guys are on Whatnot, make sure you check out Bruce and Stephanie. But it would be a small shameless plug that the unofficial Dynamite Dynamic Forces Whatnot is Comic Dudes. So tomorrow we are running 2 shows. We have an incentive show, all incentives, and then we have a CGC slab show. So, guys, I showed you the incentives already. They're still for sale. But Jeff's going to borrow a couple for his show tomorrow.
I'm eating them up, guys.
If no one wants them, they're going to go to Jeff for tomorrow's show. Again, we got to make sure everybody that watches us gets the most recent books. But if you guys want them now, they are here for you. And again, if you're watching on the rewind, we have enough. He's only taking 1 copy of things we have a lot of, so don't worry. But this is Powerpuff Girls, the connecting cover set. It's $14.97, which is $4.99 times 3. And this is Powerpuff Girls.
Is it weird that I think that's really cool?
So
I love that cover.
I'm
with you.
Right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
So I said to myself when I saw this, I said, we have to do connecting covers. Editorial said, we're already doing it. And I was like, all right, well, let's offer this as regular.
All right.
Now, I don't
Who's
have
the artist?
it here.
Who's the artist?
It is Karen S. Darbo.
Oh, Darbo. Yeah.
Now, what I'll say, I don't have them on hand right here. They're in the warehouse, but I'm only showing you the regular connecting covers. But we also have for sale the Virgin set.
Ooh.
The Virgin set. Those were all 1 in 25. And we have only 10 made of a connecting metal set. So we have 10 connecting metals. That is $300 for that set. But the one thing that's a bit tough with the metals is based on our contracts with Warner Brothers and Disney, we can't discount our metals. They are what they are. They're $100 for the metals. The stuff that we have, we can discount. So hold that thought. We'll get the metals in a minute.
All right.
That's Powerpuff Girls connecting cover.
Did you ever watch any Powerpuff Girls?
Of course. I mean, Cartoon Network was on. You know, you watch Dexter's Laboratory, followed by Powerpuff Girls, and
Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo.
Bravo. But like, yeah, all that stuff has been great. And speaking of Cartoon Network, we've taken some of those properties and brought them back to life, such as Thundercats and Thundercats number 10. Now, while this is issue number 10, don't worry. It is a standalone issue. You can start the story arc right here. This is actually the last issue of the second story arc. It's been a 4-issue story arc plus a standalone. So 1 to 4 and 5. 6 to 9 and 10. This leads right into number 11 with a brand new story arc. So don't miss out. It's a good jumping on point, and it's only $4.99. And if you're a Lizard fan, it does feature life.
So I got to ask, are they going to change the artist at some point?
I don't know what the future long term is. I know Drew Moss is doing, I think, at least I think he is the current for a while, but issue 5 was Stephen Mooney. Issue 10 is Joel Mulvey.
Joe Mulvey. He's been on the channel before. Joe Mulvey is a great freaking dude. Stu
Lee is doing Chitara. Apex was, I believe it was Rafa Labasco. Apex.
I mean, Chitara is so good. That artwork should just move over to Thundercats, and it would sell more. I'm telling you right now.
I'll take your notes. Trust me, we were always looking for that.
The art on Chitara is freaking fantastic.
So as we move into metal covers, this is the final brand new Dynamite book. and this is actually something special. I've just been how much for the Powerpuff Girls Virgin Connecting?
I think they're 10
Can you just confirm? It's not going to be on there. Let me confirm. Let me confirm.
Let me just see one copy
of
of the book.
I don't have it here.
Did you just show it?
I have the regular. He wants the Virgin.
The medals.
No, the Virgin. That was the mid tier.
I didn't
I can-
pull
I
that.
can-
Yeah, I didn't pull those. I only pulled the low end and the high end when I.
Denny, I'm gonna find out while we keep. I can multitask.
He can't really multitask, but he's trying. He's working hard at it.
So Jeff, let me ask you something.
Yes, please.
So I asked Alex earlier what he thinks about the modern legends of like reprinting old covers. What are your thoughts on that? Is it a positive?
Modern icon covers.
Icons. What are your thoughts on that? Is it a positive thing? Because Alex was trying to push the positive, even though he did admit that it's like a negative thing. I personally think it's like they shouldn't do it. Like it should be printed once and that's it.
And leave it. I'm a firm believer in printing it once and leaving it alone. A couple things. One, I like first prints of something, but I feel like long term, the more covers we have, it hurts the first prints and the initial. I don't know. And the last however many years. I mean, I've been doing this for 15 years. I've been collecting since I'm like 8 years old. I'm 42. It's that's a beautiful cover.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, and the metal ones. I don't know. Do I have the metal ones at my desk?
I don't think so. No, there's only 10 of those. You wouldn't. Those.
No, I have a set of them because I was showing them.
Ooh.
But
so Denny.
So I'm sorry. So I'm not a big fan. I'm probably on your side. I think if there was a certain book that maybe made sense, right, I could be on board. But that would be something that like a Marvel Comics 1. Sure. That's something that I can't afford, right? Stuff like that. Just so I could read it.
We did so actually hold that thought for the next book because that's a good segue to the next book. You know what? Actually, let's go out of order a second. Here we go. Ready? Good segue. I just got permission from our vendor to be able to do this, so I can offer these now. So I jumped right on this. I'm so excited. This is our first metal cover that's embossed. Embossed. Ooh. That's right. So, what would be the best metal for an embossed? Duh, Terminator. So, look at this. Look at the face. Look at the logo. Look at the face.
I could almost hear the music playing as it goes, right? Dun, 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 dun,
so,
dun, dun,
sorry. Denny. So the Virgin Connecting cover sets, they are 1 in 25 ratios. So it is going to be $99.99, $100 for the set of 3. That's the connecting cover set of all 3 Virgins. They were only offered as 1 in 25 ratio. So when we sell, even when we sell our books to our live audiences, we extremely rarely, we do not sell ratios or incentives because those are diamond comic store books. Go to your comic book store, pick up these books. They want you there. But so we have Terminator #1, and this is the embossed metal. This is the first book we ever did this for. This is 125. So again, this is the lowest print run of a Terminator cover there is. And again, it's an embossed metal. This thing is, look at that thing. It's super cool. So it's 125. Now the segue is I actually had one more metal cover for the website. Alex Ross did his Burning Earth cover. And this cover right here, Bruce. You know, Alex Ross got his career started with covers for this series. Sorry, for Burning Earth. You know, Dark Horse. Now, that's how he started. Well, this was his cover for the trade paperback. Hold on, focus. This cover was never printed as a single issue.
Okay.
So this, as a modern icon cover, is the first time you can actually have it and have it graded, you know? So, even if, and trust me, I see your point of view, I am not ignorant to this, but I'll say that is something that you can't argue because that is something brand new. Should we have more of those? I would say yes. So, Terminator #1, modern. This is the embossed metal, 125. And speaking of embossed metals, this is our first Disney embossed. This is our second embossed ever, guys. DuckTales, and I don't know if you can see it, but the logo is embossed. The hat, the cane, Scrooge, and the front coins.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look at it in the raking light. There you go. You can see. Look at the detail on that.
That's so
These
cool.
have a super low print run, like super duper low, like less than 100 copies in existence. We have this for $125. That is the premium embossed metal for those two. Speaking of metals, we have the Thundercats #9 David Nakayama medal.
That's definitely the best cover so far for Thundercats, in my opinion.
I'm a big fan of team ups like Kevin McGuire covers, Scott Koblish covers, kind of, because there's so many characters. That's kind of cheating because he's just drawing as many as he can. But like team up covers, like again, Kevin McGuire, Justice League, Justice League International, all those faces. I love this stuff. Literally, I got into comics because I got a Death of Superman pack when I was like 8 or 10, and it had the Death of Superman poster where it showed the books that were coming out and then holding the casket, and then the entire DC roster. So as a kid, I'm like, oh my God, there's Green Lantern, and there's Green Lantern, and there's Green Lantern, Flash, Robin, and Nightwing. What? I love this stuff. So, boom. All right, Space Ghost fans. Bruce, tell me you read Space Ghost #1. You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not kidding. I read that. I was so excited. I was expecting to love it. It was so piss poor.
You didn't like it?
I immediately dropped it. It's like, nope, can't. I spend so much money on comic books. I can't.
So can I say two things? Number one,
hit me.
Please at least read issue #2 because it's also kind of like a starter. And I'm telling you, but I'm being 100% honest with you. You're actually the first person that I've heard that I did not like the book. Right. Everyone else I've heard liked it, and but it's a good start. I like it better than Johnny Quest, but check it out because we got this cool Jay Lee cover.
Jay Lee's everywhere tonight.
What'd you say?
Jay Lee's everywhere tonight.
Oh yeah, Jay Lee again. He does a lot of good work for us. And so does David Nakayama, because here's his Gargoyles cover for issue #2. Gargoyles #2. $100. So again, the Marvel, the Disney and Warner Brothers stuff we can't discount for metals. But this stuff we can, such as Elvira. Elvira in Horrorland. This is a photo metal. That's right. It's Elvira. Cool. We have this for $70. A metal cover for $70. And we have right here Vengeance of Vampirella. This is number 25. This is the Jamie Biggs McFarlane homage cover. This is $50 right here.
So John Castle is saying Space Ghost is the best-selling book in his store.
Yes.
And he's mad at me. I can tell because he wrote it's great. It's a great read in all caps. So it definitely means he's mad.
I want to be honest and tell you this. Don't mince. Be honest. Don't just because I work for Dynamite.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Honest opinions. Like let's be real and talk about comics as they are. I know it's not an industry. Like let's have real conversations about this stuff. Yeah, Danny, Ghost is a ghost. I don't know where Parent is. I don't know where the doc is either, but we got a book put aside. All right. If you've been waiting for this time, here we go. It's time for the low-end back issues. The books that you don't like anything you see now, you've got to love this stuff. Because I've got some great books, such as this right here. Marvel Spotlight 32. This is the first appearance of Spider-Woman, okay? Now, I grade books. I gave this a once-over. It is low grade. It's about a 4.0. It definitely needs a press. press won't fix that, but press will fix, a few other things. But again, this could use a press. Maybe bump it to a 4.5. There's a lot of spine ticks. You're not getting this to a 5.0, I don't think. That being said, it is the first appearance of a major Spider-Man character. This is the first Jessica Drew. This is the first Spider-Woman. We have this key issue for $30.
You have 2.
I have 2.
Do you want to hold 2, or can I live on 1 for? You can say no. I'm not going to be offended if it's live or behind the scenes.
It's a great question. I'm gonna say yes on camera and
no. Ooh, wow. Okay, make him look good. That's the kind of guy he is. I like it. I like it.
Honestly,
you want to stay for your other show?
Yeah, stay for the show tomorrow.
That's fine.
That's fine. You can take one of everything else.
I did already. That was the only one I was waiting for.
Amazing.
Awesome. So I'm gonna just say goodbye. I have myself a nice drive home. You guys enjoy the rest of the night. I'm gonna throw this out there, so hopefully you guys can set this up. I would love to be able to work in tandem with Bruce and Stephanie's Whatnot page, so we can run raids, do special shows, anything we can do to work together. Just throw it out there.
Well, Jeff, I gotta tell you, I've only been on Whatnot once, and that was years ago.
And what were your thoughts?
It was a lot of work. And I tell Alex all the time, I made this happen. I normally have the camera set up in a different position. I have a whole table. My family today was crazy with family stuff, and I barely had time to put this together because tomorrow we're going to clean the whole entire house, and we have like prep for Thanksgiving, and we're doing our thing. I don't have and I do YouTube. YouTube is my jam. Like any extra time in my life I spend on like prepping YouTube videos. I really, really enjoy doing it. I love talking about new comic books. And I just don't have time for Whatnot. And I personally don't like. I like the money, but I hate giving away the books I purchased.
Yeah, that I get. See, for us, as long as we have a number that we're happy getting, that's where we started at. When it goes, it goes. If it goes at 5, if it goes at 500, that's up to them. But as long as we have, the number that we start at, we're all good with that. But that makes sense, and I get that. You said you had kids before. How many kids do you have?
I had 4 technically. One's 25, and then I got 15, 14, 9.
Oh, you passed. I got a 6, a 3, and 1 on the way.
Okay, you're in it. And you said you're 42 and you're getting a new one.
So it's a lease with the option to buy. I think this last one. If you need me, call me tomorrow. Bruce, it was nice meeting you guys. Have an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a great show. And I look forward to being able to have the opportunity to jump on here next time with Alex. And
come hang out. I would love that. Love that.
We'll make it happen.
Appreciate you guys. Al, call me if you need me. Love you guys. Be well. Be safe.
This next book is something that you don't see too often because people. Castle's got this one. Good pickup, John. There you go. All right, so Action Comics 5/21. Oh, there you go. This is the first. That's right. First appearance of Vixen, and it's got the Atari ad inside.
Okay.
So this is the first Vixen. I have this at a 6.5, slight spine roll. Could use a press. Probably won't get to a 7.0 because of the spine ticks, but it's a good 6.5. It's $20. You heard me right. First Vixen for $20. Where can you find a major Justice League character first appearance for $20? Right here.
Are we really gonna call Vixen a major Justice Leaguer?
She was in Justice League Unlimited, and having that as my growing up, she wasn't a big enough part of that. There you go. She had her own animated series on CW Online.
She's terrible. Freaking hate her.
CW Online. Just CW Seed. Check it out. All right. How about ROM #1 Space Knight? That's right. I missed about a 7.5. It's only $20 right there. All right. Speaking of, I don't know. Now we weren't even speaking of this. How about Amazing Spider-Man?
Oh, cool.
21. Annual. This is the Peter Parker variant. This is a 9.6, maybe 9.6 plus. I don't say anything's a 9.8,
wow.
but this is
Minty.
Yeah, there is no spine kicks on this. Now, even John has rum. Now, even when I grade stuff for people, I don't call anything a 9.8. It's extreme. I mean, I give grades to people like when I look at when I screen stuff. It's extremely rare I'll call something a 9.8. Like I had something with a cardstock cover, and somebody gave it to me in this last order, and I was like, "Yeah, it's a 9.8. It's a card like this is a 9.8. Like this is gonna be boom. It was perfect. Came back a 9.8. 99% of the time, it'll be a 9.6 or 9.6 plus. This has a regular, but it's regular. It's a regular bottom tear. This could absolutely be a 9.8. It's definitely a 9.6 plus. So $30 for this one right here. It's a beautiful book, Spider-Man. You got two more really cool back issues.
I hate those tears. They make me so nervous.
I know, but it depends on the day of the grader. 100%.
It does. Yeah.
Crack, resubmit if it's worth it. How about this?
Ooh.
Deathstroke. This is the first Deathstroke, and it's pretty high grade. I actually have this an 8.5.
Ooh.
We have this at 125 for Teen Titans #2. This is the first Deathstroke. And the big one. Batman 423. This is a first print. I have this about a 9.4. There's like one small spine tip right there and one right there. This book is beautiful. And do you know the error on this book? All right. When you see this, you will never unsee this. So if you want to remain pure, tune out for the next 8 seconds. Here we go. Ready? What color is the sun?
Yellow.
You sure?
Yes.
So why is that little speck red? Even though it's a circle. So this is something small. I love it. This is a great cover. It is a first print. It is about a 9.4. It is $200. And these are our back issues. Guys, we have 5 books left, and we're going to do a surprise giveaway. 5 books and a surprise giveaway. You heard that right.
Amazing.
Sorry, guys, we have 8 books left in a surprise giveaway. There we go. Sorry. So let's start with our signed books. We're Dynamic Forces. We got signed books. So Invincible Red Sonja. Invincible Red Sonja. This is signed by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor right here. This is $40 with COA. This is the Atlas edition of Invincible Red Sonja, double signed, Amanda Connor and Jimmy. It's $40. Spawn fans, I had to throw Spawn in. This is Spawn number 300. This is the second print. And this is signed by Greg Capullo in red for $35.
Sweet.
All right. I can't believe I found this one in the warehouse. I want to hear your thoughts on this one too.
All right.
This is not the original. This is Vampirella #1. Adam Hughes homage cover by Adam Hughes. So, if you saw the art that sold a couple last month for a lot of money, this is the homage cover to the original. Slightly different pose. This is signed by Adam Hughes for $50.
I mean, it's sweet. It's Adam Hughes. I've actually looked at that cover before on eBay, looking to pick up some old Adam Hughes, but still a reprint, man. It's not. It's never gonna hold that same. I don't know.
Yeah, correct. I think it's more though. If you want the art, this one's signed by Adam though.
It's pretty.
All right, Thundercats fans, we couldn't forget about you. Let me get this sticker up. Because we have Thundercats #1. Signed by Drew Moss.
Okay.
Got this for $30.
I really enjoy. I mean, I enjoy the series as a whole. I really do. I just wish it was better.
This next one is very confusing because I don't know why they did this. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 19. This is the Disney variant. This is signed by Terry and Rachel Dodson. And it's $30.
Cool.
Both Dodsons on this for $30.
That's pretty cool.
The last signed book is a very special one. It's Batman Hidden Treasures, signed by Ron Mars and Len Wein. We have this for $50 right here. Rest in peace, Len. We got this double signed for $50.
Nice.
And those are the signed books.
I got a couple artist sketch ones left, right?
Yes. And that's how we shall end. Actually, we'll end with that giveaway that I'm super excited.
You surprised me with this giveaway you were talking about. What is this?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this before. And I'm so excited. Who's going to win it? There's only 8 people in chat. People left.
Oh! All right, so we've got, so these are all hand-drawn covers. We've got Plastic Man by Mariano Nicieza and Jessica Court. Oh, that's the wrong thing. This is $75. All sketch covers will come with COA. We have My Adventures with Superman. This is a composite collage. Like, look at this background. It's a collage.
That's pretty cool.
So, we have this for $60. It's Dan Neidlinger and Mariano Nicieza. Up next, we have Batman #1 facsimile with a Ken Hazer Batman sketch. This one is $50.
Nice.
Love the yellow. We have Green Lantern #1 with Kirstine Danica Lynn doing a Green Lantern sketch. This one right here is $60.
Nice.
And we have Hunt for Wolverine #1 with Wolverine sketch by Tony Scott.
That's pretty cool.
$60. So that was our show. Our giveaway book that we're going to do is actually going to be a sketch cover.
Oh, nice.
This is an Incredible Hulk King Size Annual #1. Sorry, technically it's Incredible Hulk King Size Special #1, which is actually Hulk Annual #1, which is one of the greatest Jim Steranko pieces of art to ever exist. One of the greatest Hulk covers by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. So, if you want to win in chat, all you have to do is answer the question that I'm going to have. The first person to answer the question will win the book.
Okay.
It's not going to be a trick question. It's going to be a real question about stuff we talked about on the show. It's going to be pretty obvious. It's more like who's going to be the fastest to type this. So,
all right.
Here we go. What platform did we meet on? What social media platform do we want you to come join? Where do we do our talking? What platform do we want you at? First one to type it in will win this book. Where do we meet? What social media platform are we talking about? What is it? First one to type in the chat.
I'm waiting. I'm looking at it.
That's right. It's Discord. So we're going to give this book for free to John Castle.
Congratulations, John. It's a good pickup.
Congratulations. John, fill out the claim form. No, I have your information. But if you're watching on the rewind, as long as the book is available, it will be for sale. And it's not like, oh, it's not available. No. We have a bunch of shows, but as long as the show didn't happen, we have the book, you claim it. Why am I going to say no to your claim when we could sell it? Maybe not on another show? No. As long as we have the book in stock and you want it, it's yours at these prices. So please fill out the claim form if you claim something. Please hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're following Bruce and Stephanie's comments. For me, for us, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, everything. Dynamic Forces. @Dynamic Forces. You can also follow us on Dynamite at Dynamite Comics. We do a live show on The Experience, _EXP. It is our main YouTube comic channel for shows and everything. Check that out on YouTube for there. But at the end of the day, guys, just thank you so much for watching. This was the first time we're doing this. I'm so excited to have this opportunity, just selling books to you guys. It's been great. If you have any questions, please let us know. But other than that, do you have anything else, Bruce?
No, I think this was a fantastic experience. I think we need to tweak a couple things. I think we can make it a little more fun. I think we can do some things. But you know what? This was a great experience, Alex. You're a great dude. I've seen you on other channels, much bigger channels. The fact that you're slumming it here is hilarious. But we're gonna change it up. We're gonna do some things in the future, and it's gonna be so much fun. I can tell you guys right now. And you were slinging really some amazing heat. So let's
all I can do is price the books incredibly well. You know, I can't control who's buying. All I control is pricing it the best price we can possibly do. So, again, but if you guys are watching, just because thank you for watching. Seriously, it means a lot. So, check out the Discord, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh, last thing. I'm CollectingDude. If you want to follow me and my antics and my fun, I'm at CollectingDude. Have fun with that. I love it. When I'm here, I'm Alex Dynamic Forces, but I do a lot of CollectingDude stuff just because, you know, I'm a collector. I love comic books. It's great. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.
All right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great Thanksgiving. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
See you guys.